Welcome back to another Mommy Monday. I wanted to jump on here today to let you guys know not only that you are special and that you are loved, but that we will get through this. Whatever you are going through right now, we will get through it. I want to come on here and share a message with you guys today that is truly real, raw, and uncut. Okay? I'm serious. For real today. Because I'm a little nervous about it, if you can't tell. I don't want to take too much time with the introduction because I want to get straight into it before I back out. But you will notice from now on, in the episodes, I'm actually going to be giving snippets of my story, snippets of my experience as a mother in becoming a mother, that journey of even relationships, newly being a mom and trying to adjust to that. We never get fully all the way settled in, right? We're always learning as a mom, right? And even like where I am now. So I wanted to share with you guys today something, and I think even this will even benefit even single ladies out there who don't have children yet, married women who don't have children yet. Even you can benefit something from this. So just get straight into it. Just getting straight into it. I want to pose a question for my mothers right now. It's about to be Mother's Day, or it already has been Mother's Day by the time that I post this video. I want you to think about how you felt when you first... Oh, thank you, baby. I want you to think about how you felt when you first became a mother. When you first had those thoughts of, what is it going to be like to be a mom? And usually in my mind, when I first had those thoughts, well, for me, it wasn't my perfect time, right? So I wasn't too happy about it. And that's real. I wasn't too happy about it. I was concerned. I always knew that, if I had children, even if it ended up being at the wrong time, that I would keep my children. You have a choice, but I decided that I would keep my child, and so that's what I did. However, I found that because things didn't happen ideally the way that I wanted to happen, I actually ended up having a little bit of resentment. Not necessarily towards my children, but it was more so indirect of what I was experiencing and feeling towards my children. It's a bit of resentment, a bit of, anger that I was a mom, that I had children, and I wasn't married. I didn't have my big house. I didn't have my millions of dollars in the bank account. I didn't have a wonderful marriage. None of that was going on. Neither did I even simply just have a healthy relationship at the time. So I didn't think I was even having a child in a conducive environment for that. And so I was very upset. And in turn, my perspective of my children was not the most positive. I thought of them as just another responsibility, a heavy responsibility, in a sense, a burden. Even though I didn't at the top of my mind feel this way, underlying and underneath the surface, these are the feelings that I had that contributed to my postpartum depression after my first child and different things like that. And this is being real with you guys. I'm sorry, right? I'm gonna just say right here, right now, if you guys can't handle talk of depression and different things like that, or honestly the reality of these emotions, then go ahead and click off. But if you're here for it and you really want to learn something, get something out of it, stay tuned. So yes, I did have postpartum depression. I ended up on medication for a short period of time because I was not about the medication life, and I did not like the way it felt. So this is just my experience. So I got off of that and decided to go on a spiritual walk, because I really wanted to get to the root. I really wanted to get to the root of what the issue was. So I decided to walk spiritually and become more self-aware. And that's when I realized, like, wow, I have resentment towards my child's father, and how this situation happened, and how this occurred. Though a blessing, I was in too negative of a space to see it as a blessing. And so I wanted to share this today with you guys, because I want you to know, if you are a mom out there, maybe you've already been through this and you survived through it too, the way that I did, because now I see my children in a completely different light. They truly motivate me now. They they are a blessing. I have so much fun with them. They bring out my youthfulness. They bring out everything that makes me creative and imaginative. And I just, every day is an adventure. Every day is an opportunity to grow for them, with them. It's amazing. It really is. But before, I didn't necessarily see that. I didn't see it that way. But if you're a mom who has been through this, if you're a mom who maybe still going through this, it's okay. And you may not feel it's okay. You may be beating yourself up. But I'm telling you right now that it is okay. Because you're dealing with grief. Grief of knowing that your expectations, your ideal has died. It has passed away because the situation didn't occur the way that you wanted. But guess what? Grief is only meant to last so long. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and it can start today. It can start right now. That you can begin to transform your mind, transform your way of thinking about your children, being more positive, looking at what it is every single day that brings you joy about your children and about you in being a mother. I mean, just think about it. I can point out something right now that you should definitely be proud of, because though those circumstances happened, though it did not happen the way that you intended, guess what? You are still standing today as a mother of those children, and they love you for it. And they love you because you are still there. They love you because you still gave them a hug. You still gave them a kiss. Regardless of how you feel right now, you're still being a mother to them. You're still choosing them. You chose them today. You did. You chose them today, despite how you felt, despite it not happening or feeling the way that you wanted to initially. God allowed it to happen in your life for a reason. You have the power of the next generation in your hands right now. God entrusted you with such a responsibility because he knew you were capable. He didn't put anything in your hands that he didn't feel you could handle. So you have these children. Let's choose today to move forward, seeing them as a blessing God gave us rather than a curse or burden that plagued us at a time we weren't expecting. So I love you guys. You can make it through this. It's okay if you feel the way that you feel, but it's important to recognize it. Be open about it. Be honest about it. Talk about it with somebody who you trust. Talk about it with someone you trust. And if you have no one around you who you can trust, DM me. We can talk about it. I've been through it, and I'm happy to share my experience and happy to share a few of the tips and techniques that really helped me through the process. But it's okay. These things take time. Get somebody that is in your corner, that is on your side. Let them in on how you feel. Allow yourself to speak it out loud to someone that you trust, so that you can release these emotions. You know what, instead of letting it bottle up inside, like, you know what, I feel this way, I'm so angry it happened this way. Why did it have to happen this way? Why couldn't I have been married? Why couldn't I have been in a healthy relationship? Why couldn't they have just come then? Or, oh my gosh, like, you know, let it out so you can start the process of healing, start the process of releasing it. Give it to God if that's what you also believe in. Give it to God. Pray about it every day. Work on it. Take a step towards it, because you deserve healing. You deserve to be happy about your children, and you deserve to feel that regardless of what's going on, regardless of how the world may make you feel like it has set you back becoming a mother, know that God gave you these blessings to propel you forward into a future you could have never imagined. I promise you that. I can totally promise you that, because I'm witnessing it as we speak, what God does in the most unexpected ways. You would not believe it, and that's why you have to have faith. Okay, guys?
That's why you ran out.
I love you. I hope you got something out of this. I'm so happy to share my story with you. I love you. I can't wait to share more next week. And happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all my mothers. All of, you know, my mothers by choice. who they may not be your blood child, but you love them so much that you consider them your child. And happy Mother's Day to the future mothers, those mothers who are working on it and wanting to become mothers and plan to be mothers in the future. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day, a wonderful rest of your week, and I love you. Bye. Thank you.